We're learning new details about the major airboating accident that injured 24 people here in the Everglades near Ochopee. I'm your Collier County community correspondent, Mahmoud Bennett, and I found out that one of the boats was carrying a youth football group from California. More than a dozen kids and parents were injured in the accident on Friday as they were visiting from out of state. According to a California-based sports group, the families were in Naples for the American Youth Football Championship last week when they decided to go to Wooten's Everglades tours for an airboat ride. Florida Fish and Wildlife says their airboat and another had a head-on collision. Of the 35 people on board, 24 were injured and 16 of them were sent to the hospital.
So we were actually just coming off the water at Corey Billy's. And we saw, before we got into our cars in the parking lot, there were tons of emergency vehicles heading south.
Paul Kenny was in Naples for the week attending the American Youth Football Championship with his kids. In a shocking coincidence, he says they were planning to go to the same airboat tour where the accident happened, but ended up changing their plans last minute to go somewhere closer.
So we literally made a U-turn on 41, headed back north, and went to Corey Billy's instead of Wooten's. We were on our way to Wooten's at the same time that this boat accident happened. I had to pull over in my vehicle probably about 7 times to let the emergency vehicles pass. And the other driver, his name is Nick, he had already pulled up the news story, and we had heard that there was an airboat accident literally at the facility we were supposed to go to.
Kenny says he only learned during our discussion that the families involved were at the same youth championship in Naples.
You know, my reaction, I'm having got goosebumps now just thinking about it. But to hear that was crazy, and we're praying for the recovery of those young boys.
In a post on Facebook, Mega Football and Cheer says a couple of parents face a road to recovery, but says everyone is in stable condition. Quote, "We ask for your prayers, positive thoughts, and support for those affected and their families." It's unclear who was in the other boat. FWC says it is still investigating the cause of the crash. Meanwhile, Wooten's Everglades Airboat Tour says it wishes everyone a speedy recovery, but will, quote, "have no further comment out of respect for the privacy of all involved." In Naples, Mahmoud Bennett, Fox 4 News.